guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome back to Taylor Swift Tuesday on an actual Tuesday. Are you excited about it? Because I'm very excited about it. Shout out to my editor because you are killing it. Thank you for dealing with me and timelines that these broken, injured hands have subjected us to. I appreciate you, and I've got a big show for you guys today. So much to cover. Let's jump right in. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, I'm Lauren. Make sure you are subscribed. I talk about all things pop culture from a positive light, especially Taylor Swift. I also want to make sure that you guys saw my cooking Taylor Swift's favorite recipe that I did like 2 weeks ago. It's one of my favorite videos that I've ever posted on this channel. I would love for you guys to check it out, and that video on my YouTube channel will actually be crucial in next week's video shout out on TST. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you could be a part of it. I also want to give a shout out to everyone on my Patreon. I love you guys so much. I've actually posted twice on my Patreon since last week's TST. I've been a busy bee trying to get back into the groove of things. I did a Saturday morning live stream, and I actually posted my live reaction to Taylor's Lover Lounge live stream. It's such a mouthful, I always mess it up each time. I really would love to post that one on YouTube, but because in Taylor's live stream she's playing all of her songs, clearly I cannot post it on YouTube without getting copyright. So if you wanted to see that, come join my Patreon. It's a lot of fun. Even something as little as $5 a month, you can get access to everything, including our Discord group chat where we talk about all things Taylor Swift, and I've just got a lot of fun stuff coming, but no worries if you can't join it. I don't want to like make people feel pressure that they have to join it. You supporting me by watching, liking, commenting on my videos, and sharing with your friends really does help me out in the exact same way. So thank you so much. I'm just glad you're here. All right. First up, LOVERFEST. Real quick, I wanted to share this info with you guys in case anyone's been having trouble getting into the Ticketmaster verified program this time around, even though they were involved last year for Reputation, but they're having problems accessing their account this era. For anyone having this problem or any problems at all accessing and reserving your tickets, Taylor Nation tweeted out that you should email verifiedfansupport@ticketmaster.com any problems like this. So yep, quick little PSA for you guys. Share it with your friends, share on your Swiftie accounts in case anyone's encountered this problem. I also do want to say that I actually am very excited that the Verified Fan program is making another comeback. And clearly some of you guys are happy about it too. I just had to show you this hilarious Tumblr post that Taylor ended up liking. TS70s said, okay, but can we bring up how cool it is that our boosts from last time still stand? And we don't have to watch Taylor eating cookie dough for 5 hours straight again? Oh my God, no truer words. I actually worked a 9-to-5 job during this time, and in order for me to get the boosts and get my ticket in line, I would literally open up the Verified Fan Taylor Swift Reputation thing, play all the YouTube videos in the background on mute, and then just like pull up my browser and just like pretend like I was really working. Glad I don't work there anymore. Let me know if anyone else had a similar experience with getting boosts, because hey, when you're on a computer screen all day, 9 to 5, why not just have something on and mute if it gets you better Taylor Swift tickets, am I right? And now let's talk about this incredible Rolling Stone article that came out last week. But very quickly before I get into it, my favorite Twitter account @TSwiftNZ tweeted out Taylor's Rolling Stone covers from over the years, and I just loved it, so I thought I'd take you guys all down memory lane real quick. In 2009, her Rolling Stone article was called The Very Pink, Very Perfect Life of Taylor Swift. The intro says, the world's biggest pop star is a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, and all control freak. What's behind Taylor Swift's drive for success? In 2012, it was called Taylor Swift in Wonderland. The intro said, reckless heart, restless nights, and lovable quirks of pop's unstoppable princess. In 2014, this infamous article was called The Reinvention of Taylor Swift. It says, she's left country behind, sworn off dating, and built a fortress around her heart. It was this very article that started the whole Katy Perry versus Taylor Swift debacle, all of that stuff. So yeah, glad that's behind us. And of course, this year's cover in 2019 is just simply called The Rolling Stone Interview, Taylor Swift. This intro says, in her most in-depth and introspective interview in years, Swift tells all about the rocky road to Lover and much, much more. Wow, how times have changed, especially with the log lines they decided to include. I just really found the one from 2009 so interesting. At that point, she had only put out 2 albums, her self-titled Taylor Swift and Fearless, so it's interesting that they were calling her the world's biggest new pop star. And the fact that they call her a control freak in this logline intro, whatever you want to call it, kind of irks me. Would they say that about a young Justin Bieber, a young Shawn Mendes? Probably not, but obviously the climate of things was a little bit different in 2009. I'm glad that we're in a more progressive place today, but still, 10 years is a lot of time, but it's also not that much time. You know, like, I don't know if that made any sense. I hope that it did. Anyways, let's get into my favorite excerpts from this interview because there's a lot in this one. The full article will be linked down below if you want to read the entire thing. I highly suggest that you check it out after my video, of course. But let's go over some of them together, shall we? When talking about the Reputation album, she said, "The moments of my true story on that album are songs like Delicate, New Year's Day, Call It What You Want, Dress. The 1-2 punch, bait and switch of Reputation is that it was a love story in amongst chaos. All the weaponized sort of metallic battle anthems were what was going on outside. That was the battle raging on that I could see from the windows. And then there's what was happening inside my world, my newly quiet, cozy world that was happening on my own terms for the first time. And so I decided I needed to live a quiet life because a quiet personal life invites no discussion, dissection, and debate. I didn't realize I was inviting people to feel they had the right to sort of play my life like a video game." Like I said in last week's TST, it's so awesome to hear her reflect on Reputation and what it meant for her, especially now in this new era of Lover where she's very happy and comfortable with her partner Joe. And I really loved hearing that quote, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Now, this next part of the interview is where Taylor gets really honest and kind of savage about her opinions and everything to do with Kim and Kanye. So prepare yourselves. The interviewer starts off by asking about the old Taylor's dead and can't come to the phone right now thing. Here's what Taylor had to say. "That was definitely just like a fun moment in the studio with me and Jack where I wanted to play on the idea of a phone call because that's how all of this started. A stupid phone call I shouldn't have picked up." Can I just say I feel like an idiot that I don't think I ever connected the fact that the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now connected to the Kim Kanye famous lyric phone call thing. Am I just dumb? Does anyone else not make that connection? I don't know why. I just thought it was like, I don't know. I feel kind of silly. It's very, very obvious. So maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. And then this is when the conversation gets really heated and real honest. I kind of sliced and put together the most important parts of Taylor's quotes that I want to read to you. "The world didn't understand the context and the events that led up to it because nothing ever just happens like that without some lead up. I started to feel like Kanye and I reconnected, which felt great for me because all I ever wanted my whole career after that thing happened in 2009 was for him to respect me. When someone doesn't respect you so loudly and says you literally don't deserve to be here, I just so badly wanted that respect from him. And I hate that about myself, that I was like, this guy who's antagonizing me, I just want his approval, but that's where I was." The 2015 VMAs come around. He's getting the Vanguard Award. He called me up beforehand. I didn't illegally record it, so I can't play it for you. Shots fired, love that. But he called me up maybe a week or so before the event and we had maybe over an hour-long conversation. And he's like, "I really, really would like for you to present this Vanguard Award to me. This would mean so much to me," and went into all the reasons why it means so much. Because he can be so sweet. He can be the sweetest. And I was so stoked that he asked me that. And so I wrote this speech up and then we get to the VMAs and I make this speech and he screams, "MTV got Taylor Swift up here to present me this award for rating." His exact words were, "You know how many times they announced Taylor was gonna give me the award because it got them more ratings?" And I'm standing in the audience with my arm around his wife and this chill ran through my body. I realized he is so two-faced that he wants to be nice to me behind the scenes, but then he wants to look cool, get up in front of everyone and talk S-H-I-T. And I was so upset. He wanted me to come talk to him after the event in his dressing room. I wouldn't go. So then he sent this big thing of flowers the next day to apologize. And I was like, you know what? I really don't want us to be on bad terms again. So whatever, I'm just gonna move past this. So when he gets on the phone with me, and I was so touched that he would be respectful and like tell me about this one line in the song. The interviewer says, the line where he says, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex." Taylor nods and says, I was like, okay, good, we're back on good terms. And then when I heard the song, I was like, I'm done with this. If you wanna be on bad terms, let's be on bad terms, but just be real about it. And then he literally did the same thing to Drake. He gravely affected the trajectory of Drake's family and their lives. It's the same thing. Getting close to you, earning your trust, detonating you. I really don't want to talk about it anymore because I get worked up and I just don't want to talk about negative stuff all day. But it's the same thing. Go watch Drake talk about what happened. Kanye West denied any involvement in Pusha T's revelation of Drake's child and apologized for sending negative energy towards Drake. So many thoughts, so many thoughts. Let me get done with this first before I just delve into everything I'm thinking. And then, wow, does she go in on Scott Borchetta. She said, when you have a business relationship with someone for 15 years, there are going to be a lot of ups and downs. But I truly, legitimately thought he looked at me as the daughter he never had. And so even though we had a lot of really bad times and creative differences, I was gonna hang my hat on the good stuff. I wanted to be friends with him. I thought I knew what betrayal feels like, but this stuff that happened with him was a redefinition of betrayal for me, just because it felt like it was family. To go from feeling like you're being looked at as a daughter to this grotesque feeling of, oh, I was actually his prized calf that he was fattening up to sell to the slaughterhouse that would pay the most. Scott Borchetta and Scooter Braun are two very rich, very powerful men using $300 million of other people's money to purchase like the most feminine body of work. Oh my God, this whole thing makes me just feel so many things. How can it not? You just feel the hurt, the betrayal in her words. And she did it in such like I keep saying this, in a sophisticated, classy way. Like, I did not know that about the 2015 VMAs. I remember when she wore that outfit. It's actually one of my least favorite red carpet outfits Taylor's ever worn. Shh, don't tell her that. She still looks amazing, but just my personal least favorite. Anyway, I specifically remember that VMAs where she handed him the Vanguard Award. I didn't remember him on stage doing that, but someone on Twitter tweeted out a camera angle that captured Taylor and Kim next to each other as Kanye was spewing this stuff about Taylor Swift only gave me awards for ratings. And when you just see her, she just stands there and she freezes.
Honored to present the 2015 Vanguard Award to my friend, Kanye West.
And look at that. You know how many times MTV ran that footage again? Because it got them more ratings. You know how many times they announced Taylor was going to give me the award? Because it got them more ratings. Listen to the kids, bro.
I like feel for her so much in this moment, because then Kim's standing there and then she starts like clapping and Taylor's just like sitting there like, what the F am I doing right now? How can you be saying that about me right now? I truly don't know, Taylor. It upsets me so much. That footage upsets me so much. I want to know your thoughts on all of this. I'm honestly proud of her for speaking out. Like, why not? Let her speak out. There's all these men celebrity beef that's lasted for years. Let it happen. Taylor, speak your truth. We're all here for you. In this interview, she also did indeed confirm that Miss Americana and Heartbreak Prince is a political song. I mean, I feel like we already knew that, but it's just nice to know that it's confirmed in her own words. And oh my word, did she get political though? The most political we've ever seen her. She outrightly called herself a Democrat and said, I do think as a party we need to be more of a team. With Republicans, if you're wearing that red hat, you're one of them. And if we're going to do anything to change what's happening, we need to stick together. We need to stop dissecting why someone's on our side, or if they're on our side in the right way, or if they phrased it correctly. We need to not have the right kind of Democrat and the wrong kind of Democrat. We need to just be like, you're a Democrat? Sick. Get in the car, we're going to the mall. Whew! That's a lot of politics in one sentence that I'm sure makes a lot of people in her fandom feel some type of way. I'm not gonna delve into politics on this channel. I like to just err on the side of inclusivity, but this is a really big deal. So I had to bring it up. I had to read this part to you because I wanna know your thoughts on this. This article is huge. She looks absolutely amazing. Like, take a look at all these photos for a second. Like bam, bam. Look at these colors. These colors, she looks so amazing. Her eyes look so blue. The braids, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't on board with the braids in the first shot. Then as I kept going, I was like, okay, I'm into it. It was very like Game of Thronesy, not that I've seen an episode of Game of Thrones, but it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. But whatever, she looks absolutely amazing. I'm so into these colors. But yes, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on what you thought about this Rolling Stone article. It was long. I thought I could finish it in one sitting before I had to get some work done, and I had to like go back to it because it was so long, and she really just dives deep into things, and I love that. I really loved it. She talks about her relationship with her brother, things going on with her mom. Like, I love it. You should definitely let me know what your thoughts are on it. One thing that I wish she didn't touch on, or touch on as much, is the fact that she said she had never been to therapy. She actually said it twice in there, which for her makes sense. I get that. When you're a huge pop star, you don't know who's gonna keep your information safe. I totally understand that. But not everybody lives her lifestyle, and therapy is so important, and something I'm like really passionate about, like breaking the stigma for. Like, go to therapy. Even if you're the happiest person in the world, everyone should have a therapist that they should be able to call within like a week or two and be like, hi, things in my life are crazy. I wanna come see you. Like, therapy's amazing. I go to a therapist. I love it. It has helped me out so much dealing with things just in my life, just trying to hashtag adult because adulting's hard. So yeah, that's the one one thing that I wish she didn't say twice, that she's never been to a therapist, but who am I to tell her what to say and what not to say? I'm just some girl on the internet. I don't know. Speaking of politics though, she also posted on her Instagram story reminding everyone that today, Tuesday, September 24th, is voter registration day. Because I film TSTs on Mondays and you watch it on Tuesdays, it's probably safe to assume that she's already posted something on her social media today that has to do with voter registration. Ooh, let's see if I'm right here. If I'm right, by the time you're watching this video, go into the comments and comment that green check mark in the symbols. I like that one. And if I'm wrong, go comment the monkey that does this. He's like one of my favorite emojis. Let's see if I'm right. And then let's move right along into this week's segment of Steal Swift's Style. This is the fashion segment of my show where I give you links to things that Taylor Swift has been wearing recently, and I also find more affordable versions of it so you can steal her style. Men, listen up because I've got some stuff for you this week. First up, I just loved how she looked, her stance, her clothes in this promo image for The Voice when she was announced as the mega mentor. She really is the man in this shot. She's wearing Philosophy de Lorenzo Serafini's glitter velvet blazer and glitter velvet leggings. The blazer is $800 and the leggings are $300, but fear not, I have found some cute and affordable options for you. For you men out there watching, I found these 2 velvet tuxedo jackets from Express for $150, and then this blazer in glitter pleated velvet for $44. I just really love the velvet look for guys. I feel like sometimes tuxedo jackets and blazers can all look the same and look a little bit monotonous, so I always appreciate a man who isn't afraid to wear something chic and a little different. And then ladies, I found 3 blazer options for you. I think they're all really, really cute, especially this one, which is $54. I really like the button detail on this one and how the sleeves look good, like rolled up or down. It completely changes the look and we love a multifunctional outfit. And then I also found these 2 really cute velvet blazer dresses for $34 and $20. And then the glitter velvet leggings that she was wearing for $300 really, really caught my eye, so I did some grade A digging for you guys. I feel like these leggings for $88 are the closest duplicates that I could find. They also seem to be really, really good quality. And then I also found 4 more similar legging options for you, 2 of them being plus size. And then for the Rolling Stones cover shoot, while I really am obsessed with these looks and her photos in it, some of the things she was wearing in it don't really scream everyday fashion. They're much more couture and runway style, if you catch my drifts. If you want to wear that purple cape thing, Trader Joe's, be my guest, or more power to you. Because of that, I only have 2 items from the photo shoot that I wanted to find similar looks for you. I hope that that's okay. So first, I really, really fell in love with this Gucci crystal embellished sweater that you can easily purchase for $3,700. So casual, right? What's so funny about this particular Gucci sweater is I tried to find a link to show you guys. It's sold out everywhere. And it's almost $4,000. So that's insane, but you know, good for you, I guess. If you purchased it, I'm very jealous. But if you can't afford sweaters like that, I found 3 sweater options for you that kind of give me this similar vibe. This pink one I thought was just really cute. And one of these sweaters is also plus size. Those will all be linked down below. And then I thought this polka dot Balenciaga necktie shirt was also really cute and also very retro red era Taylor. She loved her polka dots back then, didn't she? And I actually found on Boohoo a shirt that looks very, very similar to this for only $13. I really love the necktie. She's been really into that lately. But because I'm a big fan of red polka dots, I didn't just stop there. I also included the links down below to this really cute $15 red polka dot dress that also comes in mustard yellow, which I think is just perfect for fall. I'm a big fan of how this dress looks. And that's all that I have for you in terms of the style segment. I hope that you guys are enjoying it, by the way. I'm also thinking of doing a specific Taylor Swift style video for fall. Would you guys be interested in something like that? I'm really trying to figure out ways to kind of like bridge the gap from like Taylor Swift news into like lifestyle. So any and all of your suggestions are very much welcomed. Let me know if you'd be into something like that. I'm really trying to figure out ways to work smarter, not harder, because the current flow of things in my videos and my TSTs is really starting to kill me. So I'm trying to figure out ways to fulfill my needs with my hands and your guys' needs for Taylor Swift news, because duh, of course we all need this news. Now, let's talk about this update to Taylor's performance at the Melbourne Cup. Like I reported on last week, she was scheduled to perform 2 songs from her new album Lover for the infamous horse race that stops the nation. A statement from the group that organizes the race said, "Regrettably, Taylor is no longer able to make it to this year's Melbourne Cup. Changes to her Asian promo schedule have made it logistically impossible for her to be here. To all of Taylor's fans, we hope to see Taylor in Australia in 2020. Now, that seems like a pretty PC reason for why Taylor can't perform. One of my Patreon subscribers reminded me that this is now officially the 2nd concert ever that Taylor Swift has ever canceled. She does not cancel shows. She plays when she's sick, she plays in the rain, she doesn't cancel. So this is a big deal. I have a very hard time believing that a scheduling issue is the reason she'd cancel a show. Let's be real here. To me, it's the fact that hashtag Nup to the Cup was a trending topic on Twitter last week, and it was because animal activists said that by Taylor performing at the Cup, she would be putting money before compassion. Like I said last week, I am totally uneducated on this topic of horse races and how the treatment of the horses are on and off season, but at the same time, we all know that Taylor does not like to stir up drama if she can control it. So, in my mind, that's why she backed out. I mean, if she did perform at Melbourne, I mean, I feel like there would be protesters protesting the race, protesting that Taylor Swift is bringing attention to this race, right? I really think that that was the reason. But how do you guys feel about this? I can imagine this is frustrating for the people out there who have already purchased tickets to the Melbourne Cup, purchased flights, hotels, and all that stuff, but I did see a statement online that the Melbourne Cup will be giving full ticket refunds after this news. So yes, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. I'm really curious on what you guys think. And it just goes to show you that Taylor Swift really is listening to us online. Last week, Katy Perry sat down with Ellen DeGeneres and they talked about how happy they both were that the feud between her and Taylor is over. To this, Katy actually said, it wasn't even really a feud, it was actually a miscommunication. She said that they have such big groups of people who like to follow them, so they started to turn against each other. Katy said she's all about redemption and forgiveness and setting an example for those younger people that it can be cool to ask for forgiveness and confront someone that you might have an issue or a problem with and talk it out. Taylor and I also have so much in common. There's probably only 10 people in the world that have the same things in common. I was like, we should really be friends over that and share our strengths and our weaknesses and our challenges. We can help each other get through a lot because it's not as easy as it seems sometimes. Yes, Katy, I love this so very much. So I bet some people were like, oh my god, Ellen, like why'd you have to bring this up to Katy Perry? Like, can't you just talk about Katy stuff? Honestly, this was like the best outcome of this kind of question because I unfortunately feel like Katy versus Taylor is going to be talked about for years to come. Regardless of the fact that they're friends, I just feel like they're just gonna have to continue to talk about it. I'm just happy with what she said. I do really think it's important that they come together. They're like two of the biggest pop stars in the world and they should be coming together and being friends. I couldn't imagine having some type of like beef or like a little teeny tiny tiff with a person in life and then having the media or your fans turn it into this huge thing that it's not. I mean, we all saw what happened. It got pretty ugly there for a bit. So happy that that's all in the past now, but I had to share this news with you guys. What'd you guys think? I also was really into Katy Perry's vibe. I love that little like glittery beret she was wearing. It was very City of Lover. And then speaking of friends talking about Taylor in interviews, recently Camilla Cabello was interviewed by Wonderland magazine, and of course Taylor Swift and her impact came up. They were on the topic of using curse words in your music. Camilla said, I remember being my sister's age and thinking how much Taylor Swift meant to me. I don't feel like I have to alter my personality to be example for younger girls, but at the same time, I'm conscious of it. I find this so interesting. Like, I remember, like, I mean, I even kind of feel like that. I feel like I have young people that watch my channel and like, newsflash, I'm 28, I curse in my everyday life, and there's also this whole thing of like YouTube and not cursing, so like, a lot of people know me as someone that like, oh, Lauren's very like clean and clean cut, and I like that. I am pretty clean cut, to be honest with you. I might throw out a rogue F word here and there, but it's just, it is one of those things that you have to think about. And then it becomes this thing now where when Taylor hit the age of 22, 25, 27, she's using curse words as any normal adult would. Probably not all the time, but sometimes you just get so heated and it just comes out. But it is something where like, I bet she had to feel like she had to censor herself on every album before Reputation, right? I don't know. I remember the first time that I heard I did something bad when she like let out the first curse word and put it on a record. I was like, yes, girl. Sometimes you're just so heated that that's the only way to describe it. So yeah, I'm finding that very interesting, and I bet you that like we're gonna continue to hear more like real music from Taylor in that sense. I think so. What's your opinion on that? Especially if I have any like parents watching or any young kids, I would love to hear your opinion on this because Taylor Swift really has had that shiny goody two-shoes image for so long. What did you think when she first started to curse a little bit on her music? And then an update on Taylor's role as the mega mentor for The Voice. Thank you to everyone for DMing me and commenting and helping me clarify what her role will be this year. NBC announced that when the knockout rounds begin, each artist will be paired with a teammate and select their own songs to sing, and Taylor Swift will help all 4 coaches and their team by providing feedback as each singer prepares for the performances. The knockout rounds will start airing in October. After this news was announced, all the current coaches had little statements and things to say in their excitement about Taylor. Blake Shelton said, this season, she brings even more experience to the table. It's no accident that she's the biggest star in the world. She's not only talented, but she's really smart. So it's fun to work with. She's been a mega mentor on a show a few years ago. She's such a natural at it. She's so talented and she's super smart too. and has the ability to watch people perform and go, oh, if you only did this or that, you could take it to the next level. Love that. I love Blake Shelton. He's my fave. Gwen Stefani said, Taylor's gift is her songwriting, and I feel that's the same for me. So we related to each other a lot. She has so much advice to offer. It's pretty rare what she's accomplished. She's so relatable in the way she writes, especially to girls and to me. Kelly Clarkson said, she cares about the artist. That's what I loved about working with her the first time. I love that she actually cared and invested. She even cried a couple times. She was really into it. John Legend said, she's had an amazing journey as an artist and been so successful, like beyond any artist's success in the world ever. Truth. Our artists feel so lucky and excited to sing for her. She really does have great advice for them. I love this. I love like all four of those people. Those are like genuine celebrities that I feel like if you were to meet them, they'd just be really nice and friendly and not have like a big celebrity head and be diva-ish. I really like who their current coaches are for the season. Maybe I should get cable and watch it. We'll see if that happens. But let me know your thoughts on all of that. And if you do watch The Voice regularly, let me know how you think it's gonna affect the flow of the show. I think it's gonna be really great, actually. I'm really excited to see like improv, candid Taylor. And then let's move right along into the rumor mill of today's show. It looks like there might be some exciting things in the cards for you Malaysian Swifties out there because they announced that something big is coming. Again, I am recording this on Monday, so by the time that you see this might be irrelevant news, but we should still talk about it anyway. The Twitter account @YouMusicMalaysia posted a cryptic image on their social media titled Lover Paradise. In these images, they have hidden some clues, and these clues include the times 10 a.m., 10 p.m., and they also include the numbers 12, 13, and 10. They said that if we can get hashtag #TSLoverParadise trending, they'll reveal what it means. They also said, we've got something big in plans for you. So very exciting. I'm so excited to see what it is. I love that she has really been like catering to her international fans this time around. I know that there are a ton of international Swifties out there who've been dying a chance to see Taylor Swift live, and hopefully this year can be the year for you. I wonder what TS Lover Paradise even means. Is she gonna like create an island? I don't know. That would be sick. And then this next one's not really a rumor, but I mean, yeah, we're gonna call it a rumor. It's a rumor. Someone on Twitter with the name @CleanDaylight sent a tweet out the other day that said, OMG, I just realized Taylor used the same hairstyle from the moment she realized Kim and Kanye are rats in the Snake Queen, a name Kim gave to her, part of her Look What You Made Me Do music video. Her mind. Okay, I don't know why no one saw this before. Good eye, that's kind of crazy. Do you think she did this on purpose? I kind of think she did do it on purpose, especially this like queen on her throne part. Like in my decoding video of this, I even talk about how this scene relates to the Kardashians because a lot of people think it's like a mansion full of snakes. And there she is on her throne, Queen Snake, like sipping her tea. I don't know. Am I stretching it too far? I want to know what you guys think about this because it could be true. It really could be. I kind of think it is. This week's video shout out goes to my vlog channel subscriber, Chloe Ainsty. I asked you guys what you guys do when you're in pain and like what helps you, what calms you down. And she said, when I'm in pain, I like to listen to music and listen to the songs that speak on how I'm feeling in that moment. Love you, Lauren. Love you too, Chloe. Thank you. Thank you for that comment. That was very like genuine and honest. And honestly, that's what I do too. When I'm upset or I'm in pain, music will just like so help me get out of that like negative mental space. So great comment, appreciate you. If you want to be next week's video shout out, first make sure you're following me on all of my social media handles. Go to my cooking Taylor Swift's favorite recipe video that I posted 2 weeks ago. Go into the comments and comment your favorite food to cook or have cooked for you. And I don't know, also while you're at it, if you want to throw some cooking video ideas my way, let me know because I really, really love that video. I loved making it. I loved editing it. It was so much fun. I would love to bring you more lifestyle Lauren on this channel. So if you want to be next week's video shout out, go to that video, go in the comments, and you might see your name up here next week. All right, so that is all the news that I have for you this week. I do want to say that I'm very excited. I finally got around to reacting and opening the Lover Deluxe album versions 1 through 4, and I recorded my reaction, and I actually did a reading of every single page for each deluxe version. So keep a lookout for that video. I'm thinking of splitting it into 2 videos, like 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. And then as soon as those videos are posted, I will actually be giving away the rest of the Lover album. I only need one. I'm only one person, and I'll actually be like signing a little note in the back to you guys, just thanking you for watching my channel. So stay tuned for those videos. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel with your post notifications turned on so you can participate in the giveaway. I'm so very excited. And yes, at this point, it is open to international Swifties. So get excited, guys. I'm excited to show you. And they might be kind of longer videos because I'm literally reading each page from the deluxe journal to you. But I don't know, I thought it was important to just read it and also have it on camera. Anyways, all right, that's all I have for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please remember to leave it a like, make sure all notifications are turned on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! it looks like there might be something exciting coming towards you Malaysian Swifties out there, so you better listen up. That was corny and cheesy, no. Bloopers for sure. And then let's move right along into this can't talk. Tweeted out Taylor's rolling cone stuff. Rolling cone? FYI, this was the very interview that started the whole Katy Perry versus Taylor Swift finagle thing. Finagle, that's not a word. Shebang. That's what I'm trying to say.